Grade, we are going to get started with continuing to learn about contractions. Yesterday you were introduced to contractions and how they are two words and you can take away certain letters and replace them with a brand new punctuation mark called an apostrophe. An apostrophe looks just like a comma, but instead of being a low down below on the bottom line, it's flying high in the air. And this apostrophe takes the place of letters that you get rid of when you are making a contraction. So let's take a look at a couple of our words just to do some practice before you jump in to do some of your own today, okay? So let's take a look at the word, or the two words, is not. Now, I could take this and do some surgery on it, shall I? I brought my scissors with me. Now, with the word is not, what we need to do is we first need to put it together, like this. It is one word now. Then what we need to do is we need to get rid of that O. So I'm going to snip, snip, snip away that O and get it out of here. We don't need it anymore. And then we take that O and we replace it with an apostrophe. Isn't. I-S and apostrophe T, and that apostrophe goes in the place of the O. Isn't. If we take a look at another one together, the word would not. Remember, the first thing you have to do with these is you need to put the words together to make it into one word. That N goes right after that D, okay? Then we know that if you are taking a not contraction, you have to get rid of that O. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the O for us. And then you replace it with your brand new punctuation mark with an apostrophe. Wouldn't. W-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Wouldn't is the same as saying would not, wouldn't. Then if we take a look at another one with our nots, let's take a look at should not. Again, the first thing you have to do to make this into a contraction is to put them together, so that way the N is right after that D. Then we have to get rid of the O, because we don't need that anymore in shouldn't. I don't hear an O in there. So we snip, 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 and we replace it with our new punctuation mark apostrophe. Shouldn't. S-H-O-U-L-D-N apostrophe T. Shouldn't is the same as should not. Now, not only can I use my apostrophe with words that end with a not, I can also use them with words that have a will. She will. Now for this one, what we do is we don't have to put them together, right? Because we get rid of the W and the I. So all I need to do is snip away the W and the I. And then this time the apostrophe is replacing the W and the I. She'll. So you just get rid of the W-I and put apostrophe in its place, and we go from she will to she'll. Then if we take a look at another one, what about they will? Again, we don't have to shove these two together because we just get rid of the W and the I, and we replace it with an apostrophe. They'll. Oops, my apostrophe is going the wrong way. There we go. They'll is the same as they will. You just get rid of the W and the I and then put an apostrophe in its place. And let's do one more. I will. Again, take away the W and the I, just like that, and replace it with our apostrophe, flying in the air. I'll. I'll is the same as saying I will. It's just a lot faster. So first grade, in your Seesaw account today, you are going to be dragging, so there's no writing in Seesaw today. You're going to be dragging the two words that make up your contractions for will and not. Now, after you finish though, for extra practice, I would say definitely try to use some fancy letters or bubble words or sailboat riding to practice your spelling words so you get used to writing with contractions. Okay, first grade? So head over to Seesaw and get started on practicing your will and not contractions.